I look around at a broken, angry, hurting world, and I don't want to love people who are mean to me, and I don't want to love people who disagree with me, and I don't want to love people. But Jesus loved people. And even more than that, Jesus loved me. It says when he had finished washing their feet, there it is again, he put on his clothes and returned to his place. Do you understand what I have done for you? He asked them. You call me teacher and Lord, and rightly so, for that is what I am. Now that I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also should wash one another's feet. I have set you an example that you should do as I have done for you. Very truly, I tell you, no servant is greater than his master, nor is a messenger greater than the one who sent him. Now that you know these things, you will be blessed if you do them. And then later on in that same chapter, verses 34 and 35, he just says this, a new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another. The third thing when we look at Jesus that we can emulate, that we see in his characteristics is this, Jesus loved people. It's kind of a no-brainer, right? The Bible, the entire Bible is written pointing us towards God who loves us, pointing us towards Jesus who loved so hard that he came, that he served, that he died, that he rose again to bring people back into right relationship with God. But this has to mean something to us. Because look at how he loved. Look at how he gave. Look at how he served. And it's hard. Because here's the dirty truth about loving people. People are messy. And I don't want to love people. Right? I just don't. I look around at a world that I don't think deserves love. I look around at a broken, angry, hurting world, and I don't want to love people who are mean to me, and I don't want to love people who disagree with me, and I don't want to love people. But Jesus loved people. And even more than that, Jesus loved me. In the midst of my mess and my hurt and my brokenness. And I'll be honest, guys, like I have given Jesus and I've given God every reason not to love me. Man, I've done stuff. And I've slapped God in the face over and over and over, and yet he still loves me. And that's hard. Or the Bible uses the term unconditional. Or that God loves each of us unconditionally. And I don't do that well. To be honest, I don't know if I've ever done it. It's so easy to make love conditional. It's so easy to say, if you do this for me, when you do this for me, if you keep doing this for me, then I'll love you. If you act this way, if you look this way, then I'll love you. But if not, like we're done. My wife and I have been married, it'll be 19 years soon. And we, very early on in our marriage, I taught her how to drive a stick shift car. And it was the hardest 2 weeks of our marriage. Like we've been through stuff. That 2 weeks was the worst 2 weeks of our marriage, hands down. And I didn't want to love her. And I didn't want to be around her. And we're stuck in this little car trying to teach her where first gear is. I'm getting worked up thinking about it right now. Like, it was hard. And I love my wife. Not so much in that 2 weeks. Loving people is hard, but we see Jesus loving and loving well. And I do think that there is a progression here that we can learn from. There is a progression here that we can walk with, right? Like Jesus spent time in the presence of God, right? Like connectedness to God led him to this place of humility. Led him to this place where he could humble himself as a servant, where it wasn't about what he wanted, but it was about what God wanted. Remember, inhaling the Father's presence so he could exhale his will. And then from a place of humility, Jesus loved the people around him. And so if you want to look like Jesus, if you want to be like Jesus, this is what I would encourage you towards. Start in a place of being connected to God. Start in a place where you're spending time in the presence of God. He's going to speak to you. He's going to tamp down your pride. He's going to point you towards humility. And here's the one thing I'll say about pride. Pride, again, it's hard. And if you pray to God today, God, help me to be less prideful, he's not going to snap his fingers and make you more humble. He's going to throw situation after situation after situation at you where you have to swallow your pride. Right? I have so many people coming and like, Jeff, I'm working on patience. Pray with me that God's going to make me more patient. And I'm like, we can do that. He's not just going to make you more patient. This week, you're going to have situation after situation after situation where you have to be patient, and it's going to suck. It's the same with pride. Spend time with God. Ask him to help you to be less prideful, and you're going to have situation after situation after situation where you have to swallow your pride. And then from that place of humility, love. Wrap your mind around the idea that if God loved us in our hurt, in our mess, in our brokenness, that we have to love the people around us. Because if we, in all of our mess, get the love of God, then the people around us certainly get the love of God. And it stops being about what we want. And it stops being about what they do for us, and we just love them.